So basically avoid everybody.
Yes.
Ah!
There's a shortcut.
Oh, still an alert phase.
I'll be okay. Just gotta keep moving.
Gotta go into the sewers!
Bloody hell! Don't worry, the sewers is up north.
Good. We're nearly there yet.
Yeah, we're nearly there. It's up there. See it?
Ah!
Just keep rolling, damn it!
Dogs are coming and everything!
God damn it! Run, Snake, god damn it!
God, can't he run any faster? It's like he's going at a little jogging pace.
We're safe now.
Okay, they can't get in here.
Nah.
That's alright then. And they never think, oh, there's a sewer there. Let's go down there and kill it.
But wait! We can't crawl, can we? Well, climb over it! No, they don't. They can't even think about climbing over it, which bothers me.
Health and safety.
Yes. Soldiers care about their health and safety.
No, health and safety forbids them to do so.
Yeah, I just got down here. I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess. There's a problem.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
The Colonel found out you escaped.
He did, huh? I figured as much.
Yeah, and now all of Groznyj Grad is on red alert.
Just my luck. But once I'm out of the fortress...
You can't get out.
I can't?
When the fortress went on red alert, they sealed off the sewers.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm serious. And that means the escape route I laid out is
Sealed off, too.
right. And they just sent a unit out looking for you.
Down here?
Uh-huh. They'll be there any minute now. You've got to get out quick.
But isn't the exit sealed off?
You should be able to get out by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If they find you, you're dead.
Okay, that went out of the window.
Yep, so we gotta get out of this sewer quickly. Because a bunch of soldiers are gonna come after Snake.
How long does it take for them to get here?
Well, you won't encounter the soldiers, you'll just encounter the dogs in this section. Then you'll get cutscenes with the soldiers chasing Snake behind him.
Alright.
So we got some bullets for our single action army.
Be a cult.
Actually, depending on how slow you move the analog stick, the slower Snake actually rotates the gun. If you do it really fast, he'll go much quicker.
Alright.
If you do that when you're fighting Ocelot, you'll actually play around for a bit and it gives you the time to shoot him.
Well, okay. That's something to bear in mind.
And also, at the end of the game, if you pick the gun that obviously, because when you go up against Ocelot, what'll happen? You get two outcomes where you'll have the gun or you'll have the gun. If he has the gun, what happens is on your next playthrough you can actually keep the single action army on your next playthrough all the way through the game. So you can have the single action army on your next playthrough. Unlike in Metal Gear Solid 2 with that really cool ninja sword, you can't play with that from the start. It's a shame too because that was a cool weapon. I do think that is quite cool.
Wow. You're swimming in shit.
Yes. Just what we need.
Dog. Wow. That's one strong gun.
Yep.
So you're having to crawl through these tunnels just to get through because obviously there's loads of gates stopping you from going out.
Yes, so you got to crawl through the vents so you can get to the far end.
Okay. And we're there?
Yep, we got to go to the light. Snake, don't run into the light.
Screw you, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay, now you get the cutscene. still can't stop thinking about that parody that I showed Matthew one time at the Secret Theatre, where they did a parody on Metal Gear Siggin, and it was Siggin who was running away.
Oh,
and
cool.
Snake got caught.
Cool.
And Siggin's
We all know
the guy.
Siggin's the star of the show, really.
I've been waiting for this. Nobody interfere. This is where it ends. Snake!
And he doesn't think, shoot him on the way down.
Nope.
Presumably because it's going too quick. He went too quick, so... yeah.
Makes sense. Plus, that bullet wasn't going to be on the next shot.
Yeah.
Which you're about to see.
So, Ocelot was going to play with him.
And he went down there. He was
Yeah.
pissed.
And Snake doesn't want to play.
No. We decided to say, fuck you, Ocelot, I'm jumping. Leap of faith! Okay, now this is not really a boss fight. As a kid, I actually, at one point I struggled on this battle. I said to myself, how do I get past this? And I had to search online to find out how to get past it.
You're kidding.
Yeah. Because when you fight this boss, right?
You just said this wasn't a boss.
It's like a boss, but it's not. It's basically like you can't kill this guy, obviously, because he's dead. And you think to yourself, oh, so I have to die. And then afterwards, you think, oh, okay, you continue. And then when you continue, you do the same section again. And as a kid, I used to struggle. I used to think, what do I do? And it says you've got to use the revival bit. And I went, oh, okay. But if you walk all the way to the end of this section, you get the spirit camo. Now, depending on how many enemies you killed throughout the entire game, the more enemies you'll have to encounter through this section. So say if you went through the entire game tranquilizing soldiers, you only have to go up against the bosses and it's over very quickly. So again, different depths and ways, different outcomes depending on what you do.
A host of sorrows. And you are one of them. I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is one of sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But make no mistake. The dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
So, look, you say this isn't so much a boss. Is it more like a survival thing?
It's more of a survival thing. But this is the idea of this, it's not a boss battle, it's just walking down this very long path. Now, you got to make sure, depending on how many enemies you killed throughout the entire game, the more ghosts you have to put up with. And the more you got to walk by. And if they touch you, your health drains.
Okay. So is Snake sort of... I'm going to go out on a limb here. Is Snake hallucinating because he's in so much pain? And...
Yeah, he was hallucinating. That's why he fainted there. They went into this dream.
You got loads of scientists.
Yep.
Oh god, how are you supposed to get by with that?
Scientists running. Just kind of weird.
That's actually kind of creepy.
I know, when I first played this as a kid, I used to be like, what do I do? How to get past this?
It doesn't seem that difficult, it just seems...
No, because I thought, how do I progress the game? Because every single time I died, I just kept continuing, and I didn't know how to get past it. And I had to look up on the internet, it said you had to use a revival pill. I used it, and I went, oh, okay.
But obviously, the more you keep on with this, if you get to the end of this section, you get the spirit camo.
Yeah, which allows you to drain stamina from enemies, and yeah.
Okay.
Run around and people can't hear you.
Cool.
So there's the paint. And also, what's really cool about this section? For some reason, all of your equipment's back, with full ammo.
Okay, how the hell does that happen?
I have no bloody clue.
But you can't obviously shoot them, they're ghosts.
Yeah, but when you shoot them, guess what'll happen? They'll make noises. Ah!
Okay.
That's all they do, really. It could be useful for distraction purposes, but other than that, not really.
Mm-hmm. So, of course, every boss you kill comes back into this.
Now, what will happen is that the Sorrow will also shoot a twirl at you. When the twirl hits you, guess what happened? You'll hear a bunch of screams and it'll do massive damage. You can instantly kill yourself though. You can just go in the water, wait until his life bar goes to, 0, and then just use the life pill then. So you can make this much quicker just by going in the water and drowning yourself.
Okay.
Excellent day.
This definitely is creepy. Oh look, it's the fear.
Shoot his ass.
He's humongous.
Is it just me, or does Snake look really badass with that gun walking down?
Yeah.
And you look at his life bar, you notice there's no stamina.
Obviously,
or health.
because he's dead, so you can't do anything to him.
So like I said, if you tranquilise people, didn't kill anyone, you'd only go up against the bosses and it'd be over just like that.
Yeah, I think this is supposed to make you think, innit? Like, you killed all these soldiers. This is, this is what you've done.
Mm-hmm.
It's making you think about what you've done to them.
Yeah.
And, how you made them suffer. How they're people just like you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a video game, so who cares?
Yeah. But what I like is that, like I said before, the game gives you more options in how you approach different situations where it doesn't always turn out the same way. So I could have just played through this game, tranquilising people, and then not have to deal with that many soldiers.
Yeah. That would have been the most sensible thing to do.
But we're only playing for this game once, so we're not going for the Peace Walker rank. To get the Peace Walker trophy, you got to play through the entire game without killing anyone. It's more annoying than the boss chase sequences, though. Because you can't shoot anyone. Well, you can, but you'll kill them when they fall off the bike.
How many bloodies? Now you got tons of scientists now.
Yep. We're back for revenge.
Oh, brains.
Oh, did you, well, I was going to say, if I killed Rykov, you would have seen a picture of him actually walking by naked.
Okay.
And one time I did take a picture of that and saved it on my PS2 memory card, which is
Oh, of
priceless.
course.
That's actually a really funny codec call after you get out of this dream with the Major, and the Major thinks there's something gone wrong with Snake.
Okay.
Yeah. It's quite funny, actually. This is after you do the section, though.
You are boring me, Sorrow. And that's,
The Fury.
the Fury.
So we're near the end.
Did I just miss the end, then? Did I miss the end go by, or?
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
He did. He turned around, and then the parrot's with him as well.
Oh. So you killed the bird. But the bird was alive when we left him, so how's that our fault?
I have no clue. We're at the end now, so all you got to do is that if you look at that body there, that's actually the Sorrow.
Okay.
So you just walk up to him. Now you got to use the revival pill.
Okay.
And don't click continue, otherwise you have to do the entire thing all over again. One time I did that, I accidentally clicked continue. No! I don't want to do this entire thing again.
Yeah, I mean, it's long and pretty tedious, I have to be brutally honest.
Yeah, that's why you tranquilise people.
But you did get spirit camo, so...
Yes.
That's very good.
It's worth it doing it, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's worth it because you get the spirit camo, and if you tranquilise people, you'll get less walking. It only takes about 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But at least it's done now.
Will always be with you. Don't be sad. We'll meet again someday.
Okay, so now we're alive. We've escaped Groznyj Grad.
Yep. Now we're in the forest. Now there'll be a bunch of soldiers around here, and the reason being is because the transmitter's still on it.
You didn't get rid of it.
No. But if you did get rid of it before you came here, you'll have no soldiers here.
Yeah, you'd be fine. You'd be just you.
Yeah.
Snake, are you all right? That was a close call.
What the hell happened to me?
You were halfway drowned at the bottom of the river. Almost crossed over to the other side.
Other side. So that really was.
Something on your mind, Snake?
Major, was there a man in the Cobra unit called the Sorrow?
Yeah, I'd heard of him. He was an uncanny soldier who fought alongside the boss.
What kind of man was he?
The Sorrow was a man with, well, special powers. He had ESP, which was the subject of extensive research in the Soviet Union at the time. He was especially gifted as a medium.
A medium?
Someone who can communicate with the spirit world and evoke the spirits of the dead. In other words, he could talk to ghosts. They say he could find out what was going on in a battle by talking to dead soldiers.
What about him and the boss? What was the story between them?
I don't know the details. Why don't we ask Sigurd?
Yo, I finished checking up on this Sorrow guy a while ago. Thought you guys already knew, though.
Knew what?
That he's dead. He's been dead for 2 years now.
Died 2 years ago?
At Selino Yarsk. You know, those cliffs you were at. And the boss is the one who did him in.
The boss?
Yep. 2 years ago, the boss was sent by the CIA on a secret mission to Selino Yarsk. That's when she met the Sorrow, who'd gone back to the Soviet Union after the Cobras broke up at the end of the war. Except this time they were enemies.
And then what?
The boss killed the Sorrow herself and accomplished her mission. At least, that's what the records say.
So, he was never there in the first place. He just couldn't let go of the boss.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah, I'm fine. It looks like it's not time for me to die yet.
I sure hope not. Otherwise, the whole mission is shot. We're counting on you, pal.
Roger that. Eva?
Snake, you didn't call. I was worried. Are you all right?
Yeah. It took a pretty freaky detour.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. Let's just say I'm back.
Good. How did you escape from the sewers?
I jumped into the river.
From all the way up there? You're out of control.
Yeah, I got carried away by the current and almost drowned.
Great. That's perfect.
What do you mean that's perfect?
I mean, if you ended up in the river, then I know a good spot nearby. Let's meet up there.
Where is it?
Keep going upstream until you get to a waterfall.
A waterfall, huh?
Right. Behind that waterfall, there's a cave. We'll meet in there.
The cave behind the waterfall upstream. Got it.
See you there.
Okay, so now we're moving on.
Yep. Now we got to proceed forward. Now you notice on the top side there's actually a sign called caution, right?
Yeah.
That means there are enemies up ahead, so we gotta be careful. Or I could use his six brain to protect myself. Just run up to an enemy, keep using the six brain.
Yeah, knock them out. Hopefully they'll stay out longer than Johnny did. That's probably one of the man's finest points. Six brain did fuck all to him, really.
I knocked him unconscious for a little bit, for not too long though.
Yeah. Oh, you've got spotted.
I can see that.
To the waterfall!
Just run there quickly!
For the love of Christ, guys, just get rid of the tracker.
And guess what happens here? Eva will come behind the waterfall and she'll take out the soldiers and you'll actually hear gunshots and people screaming outside. That only happens if you, again, keep the transmitter inside you.
Okay.
You'll get an extra cutscene afterwards where she tries to remove it. And
Alright.
she actually wrestles Snake in the cutscene. It's completely weird.
Okay.
But kind of funny at the same time. Seems like 2 and 3 had a lot of really weird but funny Easter eggs in them.
Yeah. I liked the Easter eggs. I thought they were adding quite a lot to it.
You don't see that if you took out the transmitter out again.
Uh-huh.
That's what I like about the game.
Wow.
What an
Now
entrance.
This woman's a show-off.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Snake. I'm Tatiana. Here's your equipment.
Eva, you could use a towel.
So could you.
Huh. Well, didn't take long before we reached another save prompt.
Mm-hmm.
We're nearing towards the end of the game, so...
Well, no. You still got another 2 hours or so.
This is probably the longest one so far, then.
Well, 3 and 4 are the longest games in the series.
Okay.
I was going to say, if I was playing MGS3 skipping all the cutscenes, I would have been in about 2 hours. Oh, again. You can tell he has a huge obsession with snakes.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder where you got that eye patch from.
Eva?
Maybe.
Here we go again.
Oh yeah, baby.
Want some?
No thanks.
Don't like snakes?
Not for dinner.
Didn't you have to eat them at the KGB?
In my training, we always got the good stuff. French, Italian, that kind of thing.
A regular Mata Hari.
The least you could do is call me Cynthia.
Tell me something. How does it feel to spy on your own country?
can't say it feels good, but it's my job.
Can't even eat a snake during a mission, huh?
I wouldn't mind eating you. When this mission's over, you'll have to treat me to a nice dinner.
What do you want to eat?
Let's see. How about sushi?
Sushi?
It's Japanese. I hear it's all the rage right now. Supposedly it's made from raw fish.
Raw fish? Just the place for my survival techniques.
What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. Snake? Thank you, Snake. What a thrill. I'll be your eyes from now on. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. Thank you, Snake.
Don't worry about it.
Are you all right?
It's not like I can't see. I've got one good eye and can still fire a gun.
Really? Good. Snake.
This is the cutscene you get if you leave the transparent side.
Okay.
You don't get this cutscene if you take it out yet.
Alright.
Something in here. It's so hard.
When did it get like that?
Hold still. Let me do it.
You know, I've been trained to do this kind of thing myself.
Just relax and let me handle it.
Okay.
I can't... Really? Here.
Can you rephrase that?
Don't know why they're doing that.
Yeah. How's that?
Pretty good at that.
Yeah, everybody tells me that. Hold steady, I'm not done yet. There, a transmitter.
Is that how they do it in the KGB?
Sometimes. Would you rather I did it American style?
But how'd you know there was a transmitter lodged there? That's some female intuition you've got. Eva, didn't you steal some explosives out of the fortress?
C3, a highly potent explosive from the west. It can be molded into any shape, like clay. With just this much, you could blow up the Shagohod and the lab along with it.
Is that right?
Yeah, but there's a trick to using it.
Tell me about it.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, Eva.
And Snake's just like, oh, please, woman.
The Shagohod's booster unit uses liquid fuel. The fuel tanks are in the main wing of the weapons lab in the hangar housing the Shagohod itself.
So we gotta go back to Groznyj Grad.
To put C3s on the explosive tanks. There's about 4 of them in there. You put them in the tanks, you blow that up, and then what happens is once you blow all 4 of them up, the entire base goes to shit. And blows it up along with the Shagohod.
Fantastic.
It should be no sweat for you. Besides, the scientists had the day off today.
Scientists have days off?
Yeah, what do they do every day then?
What do they do on them days off?
What do I do after I see
Probably Nothing. I mean, I can't even think about what they would do. Perhaps they're with Vulcan, being tortured.
Or, you know, maybe, I don't know. It's difficult to tell.
Once the Phase 2 trials are finished, I wouldn't be surprised if they kill all the scientists to prevent them from talking. So you've got to act fast.
I'll take care of it.
Yikes.